let's get right into it. So we have made it to week number 5 in training for this half marathon, and I definitely appreciate you all continuing to stay on this journey with me. As the weeks go on and the weather starts to break, I am going to make just a few adjustments to show a little bit more and see how things go, but it's a work in progress, so we'll keep it going for this current format. But let's get into today's run. Today's run was a recovery run, so I only had to run for 15 minutes, and I amped up my pace, of course, to a 4.6. So before I even started the run, I did do my stretching and everything like that, but I think because yesterday was my long run at the 6.2 miles, I really still had some tension in my knees. So starting today's run, I already was kind of not in the best position, but we still made it happen, of course. I am looking forward to the week, more so because it's very identical to week number 4. And since I've already completed week number 4, I know that I can do everything that I have coming forth this week. So, gorgeous people, it has been a rough week to get to the gym. You hear me? Like, I got a lot of work projects going on. I'm supposed to be editing videos. So, most of the time, by the time my work day ends, I'm like, I can just stay here at the house, knock some of this stuff out, and I'll be good to go instead of going to the gym. However, I'm here to improve my health. So I have 5 tips that I want to share that could potentially help you get over that hurdle of the lack of motivation to go to the gym, or on days where I feel like you can be doing other things. So the first tip is building that community, which is something that really pushed me to the gym today, as you all are my community and the community that I have actually built inside of the gym. It gives me like this silent accountability partner, right? And it motivates me to want to go. Like, prior to me starting my running journey, if I would miss a couple of days in the gym, and then I'll see the people in the gym, they're like, girl, where you been at? And I'm like, oh, Lord, either I can give them an excuse or I can give them a real answer. Either way, I still didn't make it, so they don't really want to hear it. So by having that community, it really holds me accountable to make sure I'm not giving up on myself and I'm making sure that I get to the gym, which helped me to get to the gym today to complete my run, which was another recovery run, except today's was for 30 minutes. I still did it at a 4.6, but this run felt so much better than yesterday's run, which brings me to tip 2 and 3. Making sure that I took the time to really stretch. If you got to take 5 to 10 minutes, make sure you get that stretch in, because it really helped me to be a lot looser today, not have any tension in my knees and my shins, because that's something that really bothers me when I'm running on treadmills, that I'm realizing. And then having a fantastic playlist. Like, my playlist today was going, y'all, and it allowed me to keep that rhythm going, making sure that I'm staying on pace and I didn't feel like I was falling behind and feeling sluggish. So I was really happy about that. And it made me just more confident in the fact that I can actually complete this run and feel good about it. Which brings me to tip number 4, having good self-talk, positive self-talk. When you feel that moment of, oh my God, I can't do another set, or my knees hurt, or I'm feeling tired, or I can't control my breathing. All of these things happen to me in my head, right? So when I feel myself getting ready to get there is when I start to say, you got it. It's only a little bit more to go, regardless if that's true or not. Do this last set, do this last rep. Like, whatever it takes, I'm going to do it to have great self-talk. Don't give up on myself. Do not give up on yourself, regardless of what it is. If you got to take a moment to take a breather before you can finish the last rep or the last set, do whatever you have to do to not give up on yourself. And that's what I did today, because trust me when I tell you, there were moments throughout this run, probably at about the 20-minute mark, where I was like, I'm feeling a little tired. My knees hurt, blah, 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 blah. A whole bunch of bull crap. Just because the doubt was starting to creep in, and that's when I had to do the whole self-talk to say, you almost finished, which I was. I only had to run for 30 minutes, so I was really close. And it was over in 10 more minutes. So I was able to accomplish my run, and it was good to go. And then the last tip, which actually came from the guided coach, which was something that was interesting, which is the positive talk once again. Think about how you can gain something from your run or gain something from your workout. So an example was, oh, I'm coming to run to relieve some stress. So instead of relieving stress, I'm coming to run to gain some peace. And I was like, I like that. That's pretty good. So that was something that stuck with me. I'm gaining something from my workouts. In all actuality, as you progress through your journey, you are gaining something, whether that's losing weight, building muscle, getting better health, whether that's mental or physical. Like, you are actually gaining something. So that's just, once again, that positive spin on what you're doing in the gym, and I love it. So try some of these tips. Some of them could take some time to get used to implementing, especially that self-talk, because I still struggle with it, and I've been in the gym for quite some time, and it's just natural. So I had such a great run today. It was a speed run, of course. Y'all know I love my speed runs. So it was a 3 sets of intervals, and I started off with a 5-minute warm-up at my 4.6 pace. Then I had my 5K pace for 90 seconds that I did at a 5.1 for the week, and then I followed that up with a mile pace for 45 seconds that I did at a 5.3 today. In between each interval, I did have a recovery pace that I did at a 3.6. And I really enjoyed the run. Like, everything felt good. I was energized. I felt strong throughout the run. And I'm really contributing that just to the mental space that I'm in. Like I told y'all yesterday, that good self-talk, making sure that I'm stretching really well prior to my run and after my run. So I want to show y'all some of the stretches that have been helping me out not to have knee and shin pains from running on the treadmills. I'm going to see if I can get some of those recorded. The only issue is I really don't like recording in the gym, so I'll see how I can make that work. But all in all, today's run was really good, and I'm still enjoying this journey. Gorgeous people, your girl is exhausted. So let me get y'all a quick little story real quick. I normally don't get y'all stories, but I'm going to get y'all one today because I thought it was quite inspiring. So on Friday, I had a rest day, and Madison, my favorite little person, had a gymnastics competition down in West Virginia. So, of course, you know, I drove down to West Virginia to see her compete, and she did amazing. Shout out to you. And she actually came in first place overall. So I'm so proud of her. She is doing amazing in gymnastics. And while we were there, I seen this gymnast who had no legs, you all. And I was so impressed by this young lady because she did everything. She did all of the events, and she was doing really good. And that was my first time ever seeing a gymnast in this youth experience competing with no legs. So it was so inspiring to watch her do her thing and everyone cheer her on. It was just really remarkable. And like, watching her, it was like, we can do whatever we set our minds to with just a little bit of dedication and determination. We can literally do whatever we want to do. So if you all are on this journey of working out or getting a better position at work, or whatever it is that you're working on in 2024 and beyond, just put a little dedication behind it, and I know y'all can do it. So after I came back from West Virginia, I wanted to go to the store because I was texting my best friend, shout out to Unique, on Friday before I was going to West Virginia. She was sending me some running shoes because she know I've been looking for some shoes, and I was like, oh, those are some nice Nikes. And I thought I'd text her, did they have my size in these shoes that she sent me? But I did not, y'all. But by the time I actually realized that I did not text her, it was way too late. Time had passed. She had already left the store, I'm sure of it. And so I never figured out if they had the shoes. So when I came back from West Virginia, I was like, all right, babe, I'm just going to go to the store and see if they had the shoes myself. So, y'all, when I got into the store, she ain't tell me, like, the whole store was, or the apparel, I should say, was 75% off. And then the shoes was 50% off. But if they had, like, some little number or something on the tag, then they was 75% off. So, y'all, I went into Gone, which is the Dick's outlet. And I cleaned up today. Like, let me show y'all a few of my pieces. So, I got these lovely Nike shorts. I got some like Dick's brand leggings. These are really nice. Some more Nike shorts. Like, y'all, I cleaned up. I got a total of like 15 items. And y'all would not believe the highest ticket item on my receipts. I love these shorts. These are so cute. I absolutely love them shorts. The ticket item, or the highest ticket item on my receipt was like $8. Like $8. And my lowest ticket item was $1.24. You can't beat that. So, and I always love me a good, inspiring shirt. So, I got like 15 items for $60. Hands down, the best, the best haul that I have ever done with getting workout clothes and stuff like that. Like, I was like, dang, she didn't even tell me that they was doing it like this. I did see the shoes she sent me, but they did not have my size, and I did not find any other running shoes. So that was cool because I made out with the clothes. So we was good to go. So let's get back to business as to why you all are here to hear about my running today. So today's run was a speed run / tempo run, and I felt really good with my run today. And I think it's just because I'm building up more confidence the longer I'm doing the training program, and because I like tempo runs now and I like the speed run. I like the difference of running pace when it comes to these type of runs. So to start off, I did a 5-minute warm-up at my 4.6 pace, and then with this tempo run was different than last week's. So the coach guided me to do what's called like a run out slowly and then a come back fast. So if I was actually outside and you run out and then come back in type of ordeal. But obviously y'all know I'm still on the treadmill. So I did my out at a 4.4 because she just wanted me to kind of warm up and save my energy to come back in. So I did that for 12 minutes. And then the goal here was to see how far I can get in that 12 minutes at that particular speed. And then when I come back in, she wanted it to be faster than, or she wanted me to go further than what I did when I went out. So to do that for my 11 minutes, I ran at a 5.2 to come back in. And it just felt really good to get that whole run in. Like, I really enjoyed it today. I didn't have any problems. The Nikes that I got from the Nike outlet are still amazing. So those are not going back because I really do like those shoes. And we had a good run. And to end today's recap, I want to just give a big happy birthday to my other favorite little person, Kelly. So happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Gorgeous people, today was the last day for the week, and today was a long run, so I had to run 6.2 miles, and it went okay. So I started off really good. That first 3.5 miles, I was really in the groove. I was really moving and felt really good. And then I started to cramp again over here. So I really need to figure out what's causing that, because I don't want to keep having that same pattern happen to me at that same 3.5 mark, which is what happened to me last week. I also started having some ankle pain, like the inside part of the ankle. I don't know what that muscle was called, but right in the inside, I started having some ankle pain on both ankles actually. And then the further I went along, my hands started to swell and tighten up, which normally indicates that I need to ingest some water. And I left my water bottle in the locker room, so that was on me. But all in all, I was just taken out for that last back half because between the things that was happening with my body, I started to mentally get defeated because I did set out a goal to beat my time that I did last week, which I did at, I think, an hour and 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and pop it up on the screen here. And then today I finished at like an hour and 16. So I just felt defeated because I knew I wasn't going to make the time or beat my time that I did last week because my body just wasn't cooperating today with me to make sure that I accomplished that. So kind of did not have the best self-talk. I tried to get myself there, but it just didn't work today, which is unfortunate, but we always have another day. We can recover, we can learn from our mistakes, and then apply those lessons to the next run and go out there and do better. So that's what I plan to do with this upcoming week. But all is well. We had a good run for week 5. I'm looking forward to week 6, and I will see you all then. As always, gorgeous people, go out there, create memories that will last a lifetime.